Chuck Baker here with Zach Upton, who is with our San Angelo Police Department. We visit about once a month. And good morning, Zach.
Good morning.
Good to have you in here this morning.
Yes, I like waking up when it's cloudy and wet outside.
We've had a little rain overnight again.
Hopefully we can keep it up. I'm for the little tropical storm heading this way.
That's right. Just bring it on. We could use that rain.
The lakes over in East Texas are full. We still need some water over here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm always like, come on over there, this way. All right, Zach. What are we talking about this morning?
Doing my recruiting role today. We set our next test for August 22nd, so on a Saturday in August, and then the PT test for in-town applicants would be the following Saturday, the 29th. But the main day is the 22nd, but you really got to remember to have your application in by August 14th. That's going to be the Friday the week before, so a little over a week before the test date, and the deadline is 5 p.m. You don't want to do 5:01 p.m.
5:01 doesn't work.
No. 5 p.m. on August 14th is the deadline. If you miss it, you'd get to wait for the next test. So that could be 6 months out. That could be a year out. You never know.
Well, anyone who has those aspirations to be one of San Angelo's finest, this is a golden opportunity for you to get in there. The first step is to fill out that application, right?
Yes. And on our website, we have the course application, or you can pick it up at City Hall or at the Police Community Services Building, which is 505 South Chadburn. We've started including in that application a sort of a questionnaire, which gives us an idea of if you have any of our automatic disqualifiers. And that's so you're not showing up, running through the test process, filling out a 28-page background process. It takes a lot of time to get to the point where you have the packet filled out. And that used to be where we would find the disqualifiers.
Right.
So we're kind of cutting that out. That way you're not using up a lot of time. We're not using up a lot of time. That way we can just say, hey, you don't qualify. Maybe you need to wait this long, or we'll be able to tell you then how long you need to wait before you qualify, or if it's just you'll never qualify. So.
Okay. Well, now, let me ask you. I'm sure people are thinking, okay, that's the first step. I'll fill out the application. Kind of run me quickly through the process as far as if they're accepted and all that, what happens? How does it work?
What we do, of course, first day, take the written exam. You pass it. If you live more than 90 miles out of San Angelo. So
I thought you were going to say if you live through the test.
So pretty well everyone that can hear us right now is going to have to take their PT test the following Saturday, the 29th.
Okay.
The PT is just pass-fail. So if we ask for 20 sit-ups and you can do 100, just stop at 20. It doesn't help you by doing
any more.
Yeah, it's just pass-fail. So once you pass that, we then give you a what's called a mini sort of oral board.
Okay.
And we sort our applicants by exceeds, goods, or poor. The poor are dropped at that point. The good and the exceeds move forward.
Okay.
And what that allows is, let's say if somebody scored a 70 on the written exam, but they did that interview better or answered the questions better, that could bump them above the person that made the 100 because they might have got exceeds, the 100 might have got a good. So it puts them in a little higher position than them. And then we just give the background packets, give you a few weeks to get those back to us, and then we just start with who's at the top of that list and work our way down. I've been doing the recruiting for about 5 years, and I've never seen us not make it through a list. So if you end up at the end, don't worry. I mean, we'll get down to it. So a lot of people get scared and go, oh, it's just going to be a waste for me to continue. Don't. I mean, just keep going. Hang in there, and we'll get to you.
All right.
So.
Well, now, Zach, best way, once again, for them to get the registration and everything and, start getting ready for the test and turning it in and meeting the deadline and all that?
Turn in the application as soon as possible. It's the same whether you turn it in today as if you turn it in the last day. So, I mean, work on it as fast as you can. On our website, we have a list of the qualifications. Read over it, make sure that you do meet the qualifications. I mean, you can't have a Class B misdemeanor in the past 10 years. You can't have anything worse than that. The driving record, you can't have more than three or more moving violations in the past 3 years. So that's speeding, stop signs. If you got a parking ticket or something, that's a little different. But it's, if you got in a wreck or something like that, that's what counts against you. Drug history, we look at that on a case-by-case scenario, depending on what it is, how long it's been, stuff like that. But we're still pretty strict on it. So if you've tried everything in the world, you probably won't qualify. So it's, everything's sort of case-by-case, but there are some automatics as well.
Okay. All right. Give me the where they can get the application one more time.
SanAngeloPolice.org. There's a recruiting section, or 505 South Chadburn. It's where all the motorcycles and SUVs and stuff are at. Well, I guess we have Tahoes now, where the older SUVs are at. And then City Hall at 72 West College on the second floor.
All right. Zach, always love visiting with you, and I'll see you next time around.
Yes, sir.